So Rikku and Paine are about to crash the stage, and this fight is a bit bizarre. Yet we're going to do battle here, and it looks like we're about to do battle against Yuna. So
hey, give it back already!
yeah.
Boys! One in on
That's
this
not
number, then
Yuna's
show me
voice.
your moves! Thinks you can keep up?
Okay, so first thing you'll notice if you've been following my Final Fantasy X videos is that the battle system is completely different. So the way the battle system works on this, it involves something called dress spheres. So it's more like sort of old school Final Fantasy where every character had a role, and whereas in this case all the characters can have like lots of different roles. I'll explain it more as we play through the game, but let's just concentrate on getting through this. Now the reason I'm doing lots of different kinds of attacks is that the way you can level up in this game is killing characters, killing monsters as per usual, but you also get something called AP, which you use to learn new abilities for each of the dress spheres, and you do that from like doing abilities and killing monsters. It'll all make sense when the more we play through it. I'm just kind of getting my bearings on this fight. So this is a pretty easy fight.
Gotcha! Takers, keepers!
Yeah, that's nothing too much to worry about in this fight.
Sorry! No time for an encore!
So yeah, you probably guessed that's not the real Yuna. So that character we thought. We'll find out who she is in a second. But if you want to do a quick bit of leveling up of your abilities, you can actually get quite a few fights in this section. I'll show you how to do that. Now, unfortunately, you can't do anything with the dress spheres in this, so
You, step aside!
all you can really do is just do as much as you can with these dress spheres that we've got just now. But yeah, you notice that the
Don't hold out on me!
yeah, notice that the goons just kept running from that area. So if you want to,
Out of the way!
just sort of run around this area aimlessly, and you'll get into a few fights with these goons, and it's just a good idea to do a little bit of leveling up with your ability points. And plus you get to steal some nice items, mostly Phoenix Downs and potions, which are going to come in handy, but you're not going to get to run up to this area. But if you remember my Final Fantasy X videos, you'll probably recognise this area as Luca. It's around the dock area of Luca. So yeah, Final Fantasy X-2 is pretty much set in all the same locations that there were in Final Fantasy X.
You, step aside!
And you'll find a couple of new areas in those areas. Yeah, this game is a bit more sort of fast-paced and more... Some would say it's a bit sort of more campy and...
Takers, keepers!
It's not as... It's not so serious as Final Fantasy X was, because the storyline was quite serious. This is a bit more...
Out of the way!
What's the word I'm looking for? A bit more outlandish, if you like.
Takers, keepers!
Plus, Yuna kind of goes through a little bit of a personality change, because in the previous game she was very stoic and very sort of like she was doing everything she could for the sake of Spira, for the sake of God. Now she's doing all this. Now she's doing all this stuff for herself. Ooh, yes. Sentinel is a good ability for her to learn, because it means she takes absolutely no damage. And if you're wanting to do a lot of you want to do a lot of like ability grinding, then Sentinel just means she just sort of minds her own business and defends and
You, step aside!
the other characters can just get on with doing whatever. So yeah, if I'm ability point grinding, I will just kind of let the warrior character just do on Sentinel, and then yep, just
It's
like
all in the wrist!
it'll make a lot of sense when you're playing through this and you're just sort of running around areas just looking for stuff to grind. Just getting her to do Sentinel, or getting the warriors to do Sentinel. Got two different types of goons to deal with now. I'm just switching to attacking the she-goons because they're they do mostly magic attacks, and Sentinel doesn't work on magic attacks. Thankfully, the enemies here don't do like a great deal of damage, so because you're doing a lot of stealing of potions. It just comes in handy for healing. Yeah, the only thing... Ooh. Don't have anything to steal? Huh, oh well. I've lost my trail of thought there. Yeah, the only thing is you can't get like experience during these fights, just ability points. And unfortunately, attack just doesn't seem to count as something for ability points unless it kills the character. You need to heal. Nicely done.
You got it? I'll steal it.
More. Another thing you can do with this, all these fights, because you've been stealing budget grenades hit all the characters. So if you want to get this fight over with quickly, chuck a budget grenade, and that will kill all, if not most, of the characters. In fact, I'll just show you one in use. There we go.
Child's play.
And it's nice. She's learned Flame Tongue. That means she can do a flame attack. Just show you in action. So this is a good area for just a bit of early AP grinding, which is why I'm doing sort of running around and trying to get in as many fights as possible.
Don't hold out on me.
And yeah, it's good to use these budget grenades because later on in the game they gradually become more and more useless. Oh, yeah, that Mog heals you up, which is handy, and restores all your MP. Good bit of sentinel and lots of stealing. Good way to get some early AP up. Plus handy, just lots of items stolen as well. There we go. Chuck a budget grenade.
Don't hold out on me.
Ooh, that's quite satisfying killing. Plus with the budget grade, because it kills 4 characters, that's like 4 AP, which is, you know, always handy. Some gil as well, because I don't know, it's gil. I think I'm getting a bit bored of this now, so might be a good idea after this to just go straight on and move the storyline on. I'm sure you're all itching to know what's happened to Yuna.
It's out on the wrist.
Ooh. Yeah. So that's a good start to the AP grinding. Paine as a warrior has got a lot of good abilities. She's got Flame Tongue and Ice Brand. Do some more stealing and then get some gill pilfering on as well.
It's out on the wrist.
Oh no, that didn't need to do that. How about we might as well start pilfering gill. Rikku hasn't got a new ability for a while, so must be on a really high level one. We'll soon find out. Hopefully Gil will think that much of is going to kill everyone before we get that chance. That's fine. Oh no. Saved from those female goons. She-goons. Right.
Hey, you run too fast!
You're too slow, little girl. Show's over!
Youch.
This way.
Who was that? Ooh! Look who it is! It's Yuna! Why? That explains why RP in position at the beginning of the game. So now we have Yuna on the team. She has she's got the dress sphere called Gunner, so it means she does lots of gun-based attacks. It's that trigger happy right now is a bit weak, but power break on. Oh shit! This is where it comes in handy. All those potions that we stole earlier. Just power break on Ormi as well. Start stealing from Ormi. So these guys, yeah, you can steal some nice accessories from them that you'll get a chance to equip later, and then pilfer gold from Ormi. So yeah, trigger happy just when the fight starts, or when the ability starts, just press the trigger button and you can get lots of shots in.
Taking a spin?
This is where all those budget grenades come in handy. Ah, and we've taken Ormy out. And that's us taken Logos out. But we're not quite out of the woods yet.
That's quite enough sniveling, boys.
There's the imposter, Yuna.
Persistent, aren't you?
My grid.
You give us back Uni's garment grid right now!
Didn't you girls ever learn to share?
Give it back.
Very well, it's yours. But it won't be yours for long, love.
That is LeBlanc.
This'll only take 2 rounds.
Give me one!
Press LB to access. So yeah, this is another aspect. Changing your dress sphere via the garment grid. I'll talk more about that in the next video, but let's just get this fight over with.
Hey, eyes on me.
Not too difficult a fight with
It was nice knowing you.
Let's get moving.
with Darkness Dance. LeBlanc's kind of useless because she mostly does physical attacks.
This is the part where you get hurt.
Ooh! Thunderblade.
Let's get moving.
Let's try that out.
This is
Just
goodbye,
gonna
love.
keep chucking.
Shimete Yaru.
And that's LeBlanc defeated.
I won't let
Again,
you off so
still not out of
easily
the
next
woods.
time.
Oh.
Get back here!
Rikku. Huh? What? What? Hey.
She can't stop dancing. So there we go, first opening mission complete.
My body
So-
just started dancing by itself. I didn't know what was going on. I was frightened. Then, while I was dancing, something happened.
Right, so I'll just get this little intro to this big contraption. Get a little intro to the basics of this game. I've tried my best to explain them through this video, but some of them are quite
You
complicated.
sure looked like you were enjoying yourself.
I was. It felt like some other person's excitement just took over.
That can happen when you use the garment grid. The emotions of the person recorded in the sphere pass to the user.
Isn't that dangerous?
I can't really say.
But it's your invention.
I'm just a kid.
Dancing, Yuna, I want to see.
It'll cost you.
Remember, brother?
One moment.
She's kidding.
What? No dance? Looks sick to me. Colors, reintroduced.
I've completed my latest invention.
Creature creator. Oh yeah, this is a new thing that got introduced to the HD version. Creature creator. Use the fiend trap pods invented by Shinra to capture fiends all over Sphere and train them as allied creatures for the guild. Yeah, so this is a new thing to me, so this is something that I will try and explore, or we can explore together in these videos. So I don't really know much about that to explain that, so yeah, we'll explore that one together. But that's all for this video. I think I've given you enough of an introduction to Final Fantasy X-2, so I'm going to finish this broadcast and then I'll start up another one quite soon. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon for another broadcast. Oh, pressed the wrong button.